Now checking memory cards. Please do not insert controllers or remove the memory cards. Square Enix. Five levels. Hello everybody! Welcome, one and all, to my newest Let's Play. Sorry I haven't been recording in a while, but trust me, it's not because of laziness or procrastination. Well, maybe partially. But mainly it's because I've been having some troubles. But anyway, hopefully this will not have troubles and this will actually finally get uploaded. And this is going to be my newest Let's Play. This Let's Play I've been waiting to do a long time is Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. Alright, this is going to be a fun Let's Play. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. We're going to have lots of adventure, lots of hilarious moments, lots of monsters to fight, epic quests, and all sorts of blah 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 blah. It's my first episode, and I'm already messing up on things. But anyway, in order to create a new adventure, you just go to create a new adventure log. We're gonna go ahead and put our name in here. Let's go ahead and be random, because I'm some random dude the fourth, in case you already didn't know that. But one thing I am not, however, is Midnight Zero. But that's beside the point. If you guys watch, if you guys watch the finale of my, watch the finale of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, then you will know who Midnight Zero is. Pretty cool guy. I give him a lot of crap, but he's a nice guy. Pretty interesting Let's Player. But anyway, Random 4 is who we are. We're gonna go to section number 3, because, well, first one's my actual play file, and the second one's my girlfriend's file. So, she's only ever played it once, but I don't feel the heart in order to delete it. But anyway, if we're done with this loading screen game, you know, actually that's a pretty good thing I should get for Hillary for her birthday. It's a husky, like a stuffed husky doll, because her birthday is coming up. So who knows? This might get uploaded by the time it is her birthday. So if it is on July 23rd, today is July 1st. But if it's July 23rd when this goes up, well then, be sure to tell Hillary in the comments happy birthday. She might appreciate it. Then again, she might never see this video, so who knows. So happy birthday in advance, honey. I love you. But anyway, let's continue forward. And if it's not your birthday, I love you anyway. Because, well, I just do. Anywho, we're about to start off on this opening cutscene. A scepter, spoken of in lore. And a man dressed as a jester, and sealed away since the days of yore. A stout king unleashes its forbidden power. And heralds Trodane's darkest, maddest hour. I just love how I'm screwing up this cutscene. I also need some weed eater for that castle. Yeesh. Your quest has begun. What quest? Dragon Quest. No, just, well, yes, but not what he's talking about. But anyway, we got ourselves a little mouse over here. Check that out. It's a mouse. A T-Pain mouse. Ah, pity the fool who eat my cheese. Look at that. He has a black mohawk, though. It could be T-Pain mouse. It's got some really strong hind legs for a mouse, though. Likes to hop around. It's an interesting mouse. And believe me, he'll be much more interesting a little bit later on in the story. And we'll get to that in about a couple episodes or so. But anyway, we got ourselves a Mr. Giant Green Goblin Man who wears sandals. It's like you have interrupted my nap, mouse. I'm going to eat you. Yes, I'm going to eat you and it will be delicious.
Oi, Gov!
Oh, cool, we're a governor. Wears some bandanas, apparently.
It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening.
What's under your hat there, Yangus?
Shake a leg, Gov!
In order to shake a leg, hit the X button. Got the stump? Alright, so here are your controls. L2 button shifts your camera behind you when you're in first-person view by hitting the R2 button to get in and out of it. L1 and R1 rotate your cameras in various directions. Directional button allows you to walk. left analog stick allows you to run and move cursors. The right analog stick allows you to change your camera angle precisely. Square button allows you to view the map whenever you have one. X to do things. Circle to open up your menu. Triangle to not do things. Start button in order to talk to your party members. And select in order to view your game stats. I'll go over those later. Anyway, and we're just going to say that X is the action button to do things. Yes. So in order to do things, you pick up the pedals. I didn't throw them because I'm angry. Talk to the Lord. I mean, oh yeah, that's what I say. You were just awake earlier dealing with my mouse.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him.
Exposition.
Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Sweet, I have my own lackey.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me.
Well, what other old codger is he referring to?
What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the arm.
Well, you were sitting on your R like you were nobility, Mr. Chode. Solid Snake.
Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find a princess. Cliché. Bing. No, just kidding. This is not Cinema Sins. I've been watching a lot of Cinema Sins, so, yeah, it's been quite fun. But anyway, holy crap, we have evil blue drops.
Here comes trouble,
Psychotic blue drops. Raindrops. Kill the raindrops. A slime appears, a slime appears, a slime appears. And that was a little bit late. But yes, we have slimes in order to fight. They're happy little blue drops that you can just go ahead and kill really easily. Not really much to explain about them. They're really weak. Some of them speak. You can get various treasures off of them, just like you can with all monsters. This is a bio that I'll be going over whenever you find a new enemy. So, in order to access this particular bio when you're out in the field, just hit the select button and check out the bestiary. It's quite useful. Anyway, on to the fight. So, whenever you get into a fight, you have four options. You have fight, flee, and intimidate. Fight, of course, allows you to fight your enemies. Flee allows you to run away from your enemies. And intimidate, if you're strong enough, you can intimidate your enemies so that way they run away. You don't gain experience from this, but you do sometimes gain items. Tactics allows you to have your characters automatically fight. You can do this if you want to, but I will never do this. So don't expect me to do it. On to fighting. Every character has the option in order to attack, use an ability, use a spell, items, defend, and psycho. Abilities, spells, attacks, and items and defend are kind of self-explanatory. Psyching up allows you to increase your tension, so that way one attack or spell will be much more powerful than normal. You can do this up to a total of 3 times early on in the game, 4 later on, in order for your attack to be powerful. But once you use that attack or spell, then your tension goes back to normal and they will just stick to doing normal damage and effects. So, it's a way to do a lot of damage, but you have to build up for it. So it can be useful, but we're not going to use it here. So let's just go ahead and attack. You just shoot your attack target. Doesn't really matter at this point. At this point in the game, it's just going to be X smashing, mashing the X button, just smashing the attack button. You know, just going BAM! Killing enemies. See, we're one-shotting them and we're level 1. That's how ridiculously weak slimes are. And Keegan is on my foot. Keegan, why are you on my foot? Get off my foot. Anyway, the enemies are defeated. And each party member receives experience, just like you would from normal battles in RPGs, and money as well. And we get ourselves a medicinal herb. You always get a medicinal herb from this fight. Always. So, at least they give you a freebie potion.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh?
Handle? God. Well, you're solid.
Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter.
No clue. By the way, I'm gonna have a counter. Future me, have a counter for Metal Gear Solid references that they do. Or at least the exclamation points. It's Medea.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
I wasn't aware this was a Tyler Perry movie.
Hey, the horse princess is back.
Yep.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
Yep, that would be a good idea there, Yangus. So, let's go ahead and have a cutscene and get a wire out of my dog's leg because he likes to walk around and be a derp. Alright, check out this opening cutscene. Scenario and game design by Yuji Horny. But just besides the cutscenes and stuff, look at everything here. It's just so amazing. And this is a PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, it's hard to believe this is a PlayStation 2 game. And all the characters and monsters are designed by Akira Toriyama. For those who don't know who Akira Toriyama is the author of the Dragon Ball series. So that's why if you see some things that might look like they're from Dragon Ball Z, well, it's the same style. And somebody's going to cough. But yes, lots of fun stuff. Everybody's going to be having fun. It's a great game. I love the music in this game. And this is a great game for the PlayStation 2. And if you're hearing fireworks in the background, well, it's July 1st. And in Kansas, people like to launch their fireworks early. And we can because, well, we're out in the middle of nowhere. So, we can do that. Anyway, we're heading into town, checking out all the people. Hello, people. I'm a green man. Nothing to see here. Just an inconspicuous short green man riding through town. Being inconspicuous, you know. There isn't a plot against us or anything. It's not like I'll totally be a monster later on or nothing. Or considered a monster. Nope, just your average man who's green. I'm Piccolo, of course. This isn't a Akira Toriyama game. Or at least the characters are designed by him. Anyway, we make it into the middle of town. This town's name, for those who don't know, is known as Fairbury. Fairbury is the beginning town. It's a nice town. It's a good beginning town. Anyway.
Yes! Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place.
Well, if your memory didn't serve you correctly and this wasn't the place, you sure has picked a bad time to say that.
This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
I apparently can't talk today.
Hold your horses,
Hey, Metal Gear Solid.
Grandad. I thought it was Dolmagus we was after.
Who's Dolmagus?
I am not your granddad. And of course Dolmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse.
Lots of cutscenes.
Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dolmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
No.
Don't you see? Rylus is the very man who taught Dolmagus his meddlesome magic. There's every chance Rylus will be able to give us a clue as to Dolmagus' whereabouts.
And that's why we say no on that part.
That's why you must find him. I'll be waiting for you here.
You have no many times I'm sorry if I seem bored throughout this part of the game. You have no idea how many times I've attempted to record this, and I've been through this part of the game. But I suppose better get going with what he says. Shall we get going, Ninkov? Oh crap, I forgot to leave, and then he does a funny thing. Whatever. Anyway, just go to church and confess to save your progress. Get it? Because churches save you. Get it? No. But anyway. But yes, that's how you save. So, welcome to town. If you hit the square button, you can see the map. Let's check it out, shall we? Alright, hit the X button in order to hide the icon, so there's really no need to do that. To our right, we have a wing. That wing signifies item shops. Item shops contain herbs and useful things in order to heal us. Because, well, that's always useful to have. And continuing on up from that, we have the Triton, which is this game's symbol for their religion. It's a church. You basically go ahead and save there. You can do other options there, such as getting purified from poison or curse, as well as some other things that I'll explain out whenever we get there. Cross swords to its left is a weapon shop. You buy weapons there. The mug of beer is a pub. You can go ahead and find information there. As for the thing above that is a well. Some wells have treasure, some do not. This one does, so we'll be stopping by there later. To the left of that is your shield. That's where your armor shop is. You can buy various shields and armors there, as well as hats sometimes, depending on what town you're in. And to the left of that is an inn. You stay there and you can replenish your HP and MP for a cost. Alright, so now that I've kind of explored all that, let's go ahead and explore the town a bit. Let's talk to this blonde guy over here. Hello, blonde guy. You'll never guess what, a horse-drawn wagon just passed through here, and there's a monster on it. Wait a minute, you're the people who came with it. So, you're with the monster? Ah! And he runs away. Scaredy cats. Speaking of cats, hello, cat.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah, it's a cat. Anyway, if we find barrels, break the barrels! You find things! Like money! Money! Yes. So that's the armor shop guy. If we come over here, we can talk to this lady. Let's see what she has to say. Ahem. Welcome to Fairbury. Are you here looking for that key too? Sure. I knew it! You got that look about you. It's written on your face, especially a sucky one. Aye, what are you talking about me? What writing on me face? What's going on written on me in? You're thieves. You're looking for the thief's key. I could tell as soon as I laid eyes on you. Let's say no. No, of course not. I understand. You can't go telling everyone. Ah, the thief's key. We'll be finding that a little bit later. Probably the next episode. So, don't worry about that. And you'll never guess where that thief's key is, actually. I blick the pillows and point the money! Yes! Honestly, a jester. If that man were a jester, I'll eat my hat. If he'd shown any decent tricks, that would have been one thing, but all he did was teach you kids a lot of mumbo-jumbo. He was a trickster, alright, but no jester. Let's talk to the kid. Pity. Pity's... yes. Remember that for later. That might not seem important now, but it actually is. And an antidotal herb. It cures us from poison. Yeah, so, just like any other RPG, normally, you can loot people's houses and get away with it, because, well, we're the main character of an RPG, and we can get away with that. So, now that we're done with that, let's go and explore around town a little bit. You know, it's tutorially, it's the first episode, and I realize that, and that kind of sucks, but that's what we have me for. Anyways, this is the second time, you know, the second time I've lost my friend in a fire. If I remember rightly, your first time it was happened when I was 30. You can never be too careful with fire, you know. I'm saying the same things over again, and for some reason I thought I was going to say something different, but I'm an RPG character in NPC, so I'm going to say the same things over and over and over again. And my dog's going to be annoying. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and break the pillows! Break the pillows! I cannot sound like an old Schwarzenegger. It just doesn't work. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. You know, something's been bothering me. There was a strange man here the other day. He was dressed like a jester, so I thought maybe he was some kind of traveling entertainer, but there was definitely something creepy about it. I wonder if he's still in town. Huh. Everybody seems to be talking about this jester guy. What's up with the jester? Travelers, are you? Well, welcome to Fairbury. I don't know what you're doing here, and I really don't care. Just keep yourselves to yourselves, and I won't be in trouble. Just like a typical guard. Doesn't really care, just as long as it's peaceful. Makes sense to me. Anyway, let's travel up forward. Now I sound like Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard. I am Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so, number one. Anyway, we find a medicinal herb and 2 gold coins. Medicinal herbs heal you for 30 HP. Doesn't seem like much later on in the game, which it isn't that much later on in the game, but it's perfect for this part of the game. So, we can blink the pillows, be angry, and talk to this NPC. No time for chats, I'm always far too busy. If I don't get on with the cooking, dinner's gonna be late. Who are you anyway? If you're looking for my husband, he's out over there. Oh, hello there. Hello there, I can't believe Carl and Asher. What happened to him? His lawyers never liked this before. It's just a shame for Phil Valentina. I don't know who Valentina is or this Calderasha guy is, but we'll know later on. Let's go ahead and loot the place. Find some gold coins. And nothing. Well, that's alright. You got us money! And of course we like money in this game as well as any other game because money is useful for buying things. Money. Money. Screw the rules, I am money. Alright, let's talk to this guy. It's such a pity. Pity, pity, pity. Oh, sorry, listen to me. The jester who was in town kept saying that, and it's become a bit of a habit. Yeah. So like I said, a lot of people are talking about that jester. So anyway, we come behind the church, and we find some vases, and we get ourselves a seat of defense, which permanently increases defense. I'm gonna save that for later, and you'll understand why later, but I'm not gonna tell you now. So, now that we're up here, let's go ahead and head down the well. Oh yeah, kept being a ice cold drink of water after a night on the town. What's that? You're looking for someone? Why don't you go to the pub then? There's nothing more the barman don't know about this place. The pub, that's a good idea, but first let's go down the well. Downward ho! And we find a secret treasure. And this treasure is a leather shield. So, in order to put on a leather shield, we just go to hit the circle button, go to your items, go to your bag, view contents, go to your item, transfer the item, go to your character you want, which we're going to have, both of them can equip this, but your main character, random 4, needs the shield more. So we're going to do that, and make sure you hit yes, because it'll automatically default to no. So, be sure to remember that, and we'll be good. And now we just hit the X button on this rope to go up. Also, hit the X button near the well in order to go down the well. So, we won't go in that house, we'll go in there later. Let's go to... Actually, let's go over here first. What's in here? Excellent question. We are at a bar. Hello, sir. Oh, dear me. I'm afraid the customers aren't allowed behind the bar. Would you mind going around and using the main entrance? Then we can talk. Yes, but we get 10 gold coins. 10 gold doubloons. No, I'm sorry, it's not 10 gold doubloons. 2 gold doubloons. 10 banana cream pies. Anyway, that's the bar that we want to go to, but we want to actually head into the front entrance of the bar. Because there's a couple people that we want to talk to in order to find out information. Because remember, we're looking for this Rylus character. So, let's talk to this big burly man. Just one after work. Really, it's a spot. So, what do you want me then? Hey, you're looking for someone? Get out of here! What are you boring me with that rubbish? This is a pub. You're supposed to relax. If you're too tense, have a drink. We'll let it all out on the battlefield. At least you can put your attention to good use out there. You know, if you slack yourself up, and your attacks and magic get more powerful. So save it for fighting, alright? Decrease it, or increase your attention by slacking up, decrease it by having a drink. Haha. I suck at having a drunk accent, but I don't drink, so that's why. Have you heard about the fire we had in town the other day? People are saying it was awesome. Oops, it's a hot topic. We better not talk about it anymore. I see what you did there, Indian guy with the turban. A pun worth a Chaka Conroy himself, except this old guy. He's a miserable excuse for a fortune teller, that Calderasha. He was famous once, you know. They called him the Great Calderasha. But look at him now. His fortune telling's gone to pot since he started spending every day in here. The only glass he stares into these days is the one he drinks out of. Now, wait a minute. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he started drinking after his fortune telling went to the dogs. Yes. Apparently, we're learning more about this Calderasha character. Hey, let's talk to this intelligently looking young lady over here. Ooh, I love seeing new faces. You're not from around here, are you? Is that a little creature in your pocket of petty ears? It's so adorable. What's its name? I'm desperately trying not to make a joke here. Tee, Munchie? A cute name for a cute little fellow. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. Except it's not Munchie, it's T-Pan Mouse! A petty little poo makes my name belong. Gives it out in the little herbs. Alright, so if we head up here, let's talk to this guy. Hello, are you looking for someone? Yes, I am. Master Rylus, so you haven't heard. Oh, he died. I shouldn't be making jokes about that. Well, that sucks. Actually, just between you and me, I think he was I shouldn't have said that, forgot to mention it. Quit hiding, quit teasing the plot out of me, game. Quit teasing the plot. Anyway, let's go to this guy. This looks important. After all, there's a loading screen. Loading screens are always important.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir?
I told you he's French.
I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool?
Are you a complete drunk?
Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, early.
So what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's...
Looks like Calderasha is a big believer in fate.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasha, sir. I don't...
It means all events are predetermined no matter what you do to change them.
If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Yes, poor Yangus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
Well, if we didn't hear from the stocky guy, we just heard it here. Rylus is dead. And we're screwed. So, looks like we're gonna have to do this next time on Dragon Quest VIII. We're gonna go ahead and inform King Trode that Master Rylus is dead, and it appears that he may not be able to help us find this dual Magus character that we're after. And who is this jester they're talking about? Find out soon, or later, or something. So long, everybody. God bless.